All right, this is a segment I call Versus. And the versus isn't necessarily one over the other, but we're just kind of comparing the two and maybe some of the positive things about each. And these two are single casinos or multiple casinos. When you go to a place and you have a whole lot of casinos like Vegas or Atlantic City or Biloxi, or you can go to places, they have places like in the middle of nowhere you can go to where they're the only casino in town. And so we're going to give you I'm going to give you like two of each, two examples or positive things about each of these environments that you go to. The first one is the single casino, where this one casino that is the only it's the only casino around. One advantage is, especially during the wintertime, is you don't have to worry about moving from casino to casino. Once you get there, if you got a hotel room, you get in that room, you go in there and you're just within that casino the whole time. Don't have to worry about moving here, going to that casino, sliding around. You just go there, spend all your time there. So that can be an advantage, especially during the wintertime, I find. So, and another one is that I find, and I don't know if you do, you can put in the comments below, but I do find that the casinos that are the single standalone casinos, no other casinos, it seems like the staff, and this just might be me, it just seems like they're just a little bit more friendly at the little standalone, just the only casino in town. They're just a little bit more friendly. And sometimes you would think that it'd be the opposite because there's no competition, but there is a advantage I find when you go to a casino where there's just one, that the staff just seems to be a little bit more friendly. So those are the two things. It's, you just don't have to do a lot of moving around. You're there at the casino and that's it. And friendly staff. Now, let's talk about the one where you have the multiple casinos. Now, the multiple casinos, here's two advantages or two positive things about it. Is the competition. Because, you know, they're kind of competing against each other for either comps or room rates. Sometimes it's they'll put up, I know years ago they used to put up signs, loose machines, meaning, hey, these machines are paying better than the other casinos. So they're trying to get you in there, different kind of offers that they would give one over there. So the competition is a good thing because they compete, and then you get to get the best of both worlds, because you may go to this casino and you may have a great room. You may go to this casino and they may get all the food you can eat. And you just you might have better free play at this one. So you kind of just move around, and that is an advantage. Now, another one that I like when it comes to multiple casino is it's like when people go out and they want to go clubbing, they call club hopping, they go club to club. I like the casino hop. And the advantage to casino hopping is if that casino's not doing well, you can get up and go to the next one. You know, if that one, maybe they might not have the machines you want, you can go to the next one. So you have the advantage. You can move from one casino to the next casino, finding what you want, whether it's this one has great gaming, this one has a great, like some people like to shop, so they got better shops. Then there's some like, man, there's one casino, and I hate that they did this, but they got rid of their buffet. It was one of the best buffets I've ever been to any casino. And I've been over 60, but this was the best buffet I've ever been. There was some that were kind of close, but this one was the best. But they closed and it's not there. So maybe if you're in you got multiple casinos in the city, you can go to one for eating, one for gambling, one you might, have your room in. And then a lot of times, and I've done this too, where I've had a couple rooms at the same time. If I'm at a casino and I'm playing, I don't feel like going back and go up to the room and rest for a while. Then once I'm ready, I go back to the room that I moved all my belongings in. So, those are the two things. The competition is one, and the other is that you get to move from casino to casino. And so those are the two things. And like I said, this is just information I like to give to you from the parking lot to the nearest slots, and you're welcome to use it.